Hey happy people! Today I'm going to show you some cool ways that I fourthed up some cute items that I found at the thrift store. The first item I found was this super cute cutlery napkin basket thing, and my first thought was how cute it would look at like a 4th of July picnic, right? So I took it home and I cut out some stars using my Cricut, and I placed them as evenly as I could around the trim. I was kind of concerned that the stars wouldn't line up properly, so I did attempt to measure and draw a line around the two baskets, but overall this was no help. It was a total waste of time and I ended up eyeballing it anyway. I then took some royal blue acrylic paint, actually I think it was called Primary Blue by Decoupaged, and I used a makeup sponge to lightly go over each of the stars first just to seal the edges. I like to seal the edges before I paint over them so there's less bleeding, and then I went over the entire trim. I was super excited to find a heat gun at the thrift store. I lost mine a few years back, so that's cool. I finished it off with a cute red bow, and I think it just turned out so incredibly cute. If you're interested, I am going to have this and the other items on this video for sale on my Etsy shop. The link will be down below in the description box. So I had a really cute idea in my head for this piece, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I painted these birds white using Waverly paint in the color Plaster, and then I just distressed the edges and then decided to do a little bit of decoupaging. I haven't done that since I was a kid, so it was really fun. And my mom gave me a package of some American flag napkins, so I used Mod Podge and adhered those to the birds. And I guess I didn't hit the record button, but I removed the red and white stripe part on this bird and redid it, just because I tried to rub my finger across the Mod Podge to flatten the bottom area, and I had dust on my finger, and then it looked dirty. So it was an easy fix, and now it looks great. So just so you know, if you make a mistake, it comes off and you can redo it. I decided to leave the raffia bows in place, and I just glued them down so they wouldn't fall anymore. I liked them, they were cute. And then the base needed some color, so I just stained it using some Minwax stain, and I believe it was Early American. This project isn't exactly a thrift flip, but it did turn out so cute and I wanted to share it with you. My mom asked if I could make her a 4th of July wreath, and she had a few yards of this really cute fabric, and she had the wreath form, and I've always wanted to make a rag wreath, so I gave it a go. The 3 colors of fabric she already had were really cute, but I felt like it needed a little more, so I had some white fabric in my stash, and I also decided to incorporate some of my late grandma's lace trim just to make it a little more personal. I was going to use strips from the blue corduroy shirt that you see, but I changed it to the lace instead, and it was a good choice. I cut out a bunch of strips that were, I believe they were 2 inches by about 7 inches long. And then after everything was cut, I first folded each piece lengthwise and then again in half widthwise. And then I loop each piece around the wire of the wreath form. This wreath turned out way better than I expected, and my mama loved it. I do have extra fabric, so I'm probably going to make one for myself and one more to add to the Etsy shop. So again, check it out if you desire. Anyway, this was super fun. Overall, I just had fun. It was great. And I'm happy to be able to share it with you all. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.